Hello everyone, my name is Prafulla Sonone, working as an assistant professor in Department of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering from Fulton Education Society, College of Engineering, Fulton. Now I am going to demonstrate digital electronics experiment number 1. The aim of experiment number 1 is study of logic gate and their ICs and universal gate. The objective of this practical is to understand function, symbol, Boolean expression, IC value and pin diagram of each gate. Now we will discuss brief introduction about logic gate. What is meant by logic gate? Logic gates are the electronic circuits that are used to perform logic operation by using two binary inputs 0 and 1. Logic gates are electronic circuit having one or more inputs and only one output. Logic gates are based on Boolean algebra. Logic gates are made up of diode and transistors. Logic gates are used to allow or deny digital signal. Then, what are the main types of logic gate? There are three main types of logic gate. First one is basic gate, second universal gate, and third exclusive or special gate. So first, basic gate. Basic gate are again divided into three types: AND gate, OR gate and NOT gate. Why these three gates is called as basic gate? Because AND or NOT, these three gates perform basic operation, basic arithmetic operation like multiplication, addition and inversion. That's why these three gates is called as basic gate. The second category, universal gate. Universal gate are again divided into two types. First, NAND gate and second, NOR gate. Why NAND and NOR, these two gate is called as universal gate? Because by using NAND and NOR gate we can implement any other gate. That's why it's called as universal gate. Then third category, exclusive or special gate. Exclusive or special gate are divided into again two types, XOR and XNOR. These two gates perform special operation. AND gate. An AND gate has two or more input and only one output, which is equal to product of all the input. AND gate perform multiplication operation. This is the symbol of two input AND gate. The Boolean expression of AND gate is y is equals to a into b. IC value 7408. 74 series belong to TTL family, transistor logic family. About truth table, two input sequences 00, 01, 10 and 11. When both the input is low, at that time output will be low. Any of the input is low, at that time our output will be low. When both the input is high, only at that time output will be high. Then pin diagram of IC 7408. 7408, it is a 14 pin IC, 7 pin ground, 14 pin positive supply VCC, first and 2 pin input and third pin output. In this IC there are 4 AND gate. This is whole about AND gate. OR gate. An OR gate has two or more inputs and only one output, which is equal to sum of all the inputs. OR gate perform addition operation. This is the symbol of OR gate for two inputs. The Boolean expression of OR gate is y is equals to a plus b. IC value of OR gate is 7432. The truth table of OR gate is two input. When both the input is low, at that time output will be low. If any of the input is high, at that time our output will be high. This is pin diagram. IC 7432, there are 14 pin IC, 7 pin ground, 14 pin VCC. First and second input and third pin will be output. There are 4 AND gate in this IC. This is all about OR gate. NOT gate, single input, single output. Output is the complement of input logic. It performs inversion or complement operation. This is the symbol of one input, one output NOT gate. Boolean expression of NOT gate is y is equals to a bar. IC value of NOT gate is 7404. Truth table of single input, single output NOT gate is A01. When input 0, output will be 1. Input 1, output 0. Means whenever we have give 0 input, at that time output will be 1, and whenever we have to give 1 input, output will be 0. Means inversion operation performed. This is the pin diagram. IC 7404 is a 14 pin IC, 7 pin ground, 14 pin VCC. First pin input, second pin output. 7404 IC, there are 6 NOT gates there. This is all about NOT gate. NAND gate. NAND gate has 2 or more inputs but only one output. It is used to perform complement operation of AND gate. NAND gate is a combination of AND and NOT gate. This is the symbol of 2 input NAND gate. Boolean expression of NAND gate is A into B whole bar. IC value of NAND gate is 7400. The 2 input truth table of NAND gate is when both the input is high, at that time output will be high. Any one of the input is low, at that time output will be high. This is the standard pin diagram of IC 7400, means NAND gate. 7 pin ground, 14 pin positive supply VCC, first and second pin input, third pin output. IC 7400, in that IC there are 4 NAND gates are there. This is all about NAND gate. NOR gate. It has 2 or more inputs but only one output. It performs complement operation of OR gate. NOR gate is a combination of OR plus NOT gate. This is the standard symbol of NOR gate. Boolean expression of NOR gate is y is equals to a plus b whole bar. IC value of NOR gate is 7404. This is the truth table of NOR gate, 2 input NOR gate. When both the input is low, at that time output will be high. Any one of the input is high, at that time output will be low. This is the pin diagram of NOR gate IC 7404. This is the 14 pin IC, 7 pin ground, 14 pin positive VCC. Difference is that first pin is output, 2 and 3 pin is input. IC 7402. In that IC there are 4 NOR gate is there. This is whole about NOR gate. Exclusive OR gate. It has 2 or more inputs and only one output. It is used to obtain exclusive OR of 2 input variable. This is the symbol of XOR gate. Boolean expression of XOR gate is y is equals to AB bar plus A bar B. IC value of XOR gate is 7486. The truth table of 2 inputs XOR gate is when both the input is low, at that time output will be low. When both the input is high, at that time output will be low. Any one of the input is low, at that time output will be high. This is the pin diagram of XOR gate IC 7486. This is 14 pin IC, 7 pin ground, 14 pin positive VCC. First and second input, third pin will be output. In IC 7486 there are 4 XOR gates. This is whole about XOR gate. Exclusive NOR gate. It has two or more inputs and only one output. It is used to operation inverse exclusive or operation of two input variable. This is the symbol of XNOR gate. Boolean expression of XNOR gate is y is equals to a b plus a bar into b bar. IC value of XNOR gate is 74266. This is the truth table of two inputs XNOR gate. When both the input is low, at that time output will be high. When both the input is high, at that time output will be high. Any one of the input is low, at that time output will be low. Then this is the pin diagram of XNOR gate IC 74266. This is the 14 pin IC, 7 pin ground, 14 pin positive VCC, first and second input, and third pin will be output. In IC 74266 there are 4 XNOR gate. This is whole about exclusive NOR gate. In this way we have to study about logic gate ICs and universal gate. Thank you.